The first moment I chose was the lighting moment when the three women who are being accused of being witches are being examined and kept awake in a prison. This moment reminded me of when in class we talked about different lighting techniques from different angles. This technique in Vinegar Tom is used to cast the shadow upwards by lighting the actors' faces from underneath. It's like when you tell a scary story and hold the flashlight underneath your chin. It makes you look very scary, and that's what they were doing in the play. As an audience member, it set the scene and the tone of the scene. Just from the lighting, I could gather that the characters were in a prison and that they had almost given up. This moment made me feel really sad because the lighting emphasized how isolated the characters were as they were being accused of something that they weren't doing. It contributed to my overall understanding of the play and that it was almost over. Also because the light was getting smaller and smaller. The lighting told the story of the characters' experience being locked away. It told us that it was almost over for them. The second moment I chose was when the two girls changed costumes on stage at the end of the play from women to men. I chose this moment because at the beginning of the play they did the same thing and I didn't understand why all the characters were changing costumes on stage. And then they did it again at the end. As an audience member, it made me think of what the purpose of it was. I wasn't sure if it was just supposed to be a funny commentary moment or if it was for something else, so I had to ask myself what the purpose of changing on stage was. The moment kind of confused me as I tried to figure out its purpose and was distracted from the characters and what they were saying. The best I could come up with was that they intentionally changed on stage so we recognize them as men, or that it is ironic that the same character played a man and a woman, and that it was the two main characters commenting on themselves. It contributed to the play by making it funny in this moment and telling the audience members that the woman would be playing two different characters of two different genders. For me, this moment told the story that women could play both parts and that the women characters wanted to comment on their female roles as men to insult the male perspective.